Alright, hello everyone, back for another Modern League here. I'm just using the same deck list I used before, with the 22 1-drop auras, 2 Path to Exile, so you got your 2 Spider Umbra, 2 Sentinels, 4 Hyena, 4 Rancor, 3 Grist, 4 Ethereal, 3 Cartouche, 4 Daybreak, and your 12 creatures, your 20 lands. Same sideboard, all of that. So yeah, jumping into it. This is obviously another Modern League, and we don't have our chat box thing that we normally have there. How do I get that? There. Show chat, show game log. Alright, so we're on the play. We can keep this on the play. It's like really good hand. We rip like a singular land and we just go absolutely bonkers, and even if we don't rip that land, we've still got 3 really good 1-mana auras we can play. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, my internet's being a bit laggy, I can see that now. In between this game and the next one, I might switch my connection over. Stomping Ground, alright. Could be Jund Shadow, although Jund Shadow, or Traverse Shadow, you'd expect they're dealing damage to themselves. Could be Ponza. Alright, no real information. Let's get this Rancor out. Yeah, I think we want a Rancor. Just being a little bit slow with my clicks there, making sure my lag doesn't skip me through my attack phase. Mountain in tapped Steve. Alright, so it's a Scapeshift variant. So having Rancor down is really nice. Alright, we draw the ethereal armor. Draw the Temple Garden to play our second ethereal armor. I don't think we Daybreak here. I think we just go absolutely bonkers on damage. Okay, cool. So it is Scapeshift. They will be playing that new creature, Druid of Ishvalan or whatever he's called. They could have... No, they're not going to play Blood Moon. They're Scapeshift. Of course they're not going to play Blood Moon. That's a silly thought. So from their board, they normally bring in things like Reclamation Sage, Thrag Tusk, Anger of the Gods. I don't think we want any of that. We might just want to... we'll remove a Griff's. Sentinel's Eyes loses a little bit of value. Yeah, let's remove one of them as well. The thing with Gristburn is we probably do want to run into one. But if we run into more, like... We want 3 toughness so we can not die. Avoid dying to the Anger of the Gods. But yeah, this hand's pretty okay. We are going to hurt ourselves a lot with these Horizon Canopies, and we do need to lead on Horizon Canopy because we can't utilize Forest for any of our auras. Alright, we draw another dude. So we'll play our first dude. And skip on through. Yeah, this is really hard to play on this internet at the moment. So he suspended a second search. Alright. Oh my god, please. I want this match to end soon. Okay, that's a good draw, so we can deal slightly less damage to ourselves here, but we're still going below 18, so that's a shame. I think we play the cartouche. If he's got anger, he's got anger. But if he doesn't have anger, we get an extra 1 point of damage out, so... pretty soon we can start look to cycle these Horizon Canopies as well. So priority number 1 is getting Glade Cover Scout above 4 toughness. Very important. There's the Dryad. Okay. Now we've got a new priority of get rid of Dryad. So let's sack this, see what we draw. Alright, our deck's not helping us out, but we can still attack for 4, so that's good. And pretty much just have to hope they don't have Scapeshift here, because they get a land off of their search tomorrow, and then they can just Scapeshift freaking 3 Valacults and 2 mountains and kill us. Has he got it? Alright, he's got the Steve. Alright, I'll block this all day. if my internet lets me block it. Alright, cool. So hopefully that goes through and doesn't cancel or something funny. Good, good. Yikes. Alright, let's see if we can get a Rancor here. That is not a Rancor. Alright, so we can attack. Then we'll go to our second main. We'll play the next cartouche, and we'll use the warrior token as a chump blocker again. Oh, yikes. Okay, maybe we don't use the warrior token as a chump blocker, because he can just fetch with Wooded Foothills and kill it. Yeah. Alright, let's get this Glade Cover Scout out then, and then we can cartouche in our turn. So you got the Scapeshift? Yeah, cool. So I could make him show it, but like literally what's the point? Okay. Maybe I want the extra Grip Spoon just so I don't get blocked out like that. Like, the issue is Mana Tithe does, like, literally nothing against Scapeshift, so... Alright. Yeah, cool. I'm very happy with this. So hopefully turn 2 we draw exactly 1 land. Hopefully. I want to get myself in a position where I can cast Core Spirit Dancer. Actually, I can just go for her now, and it's only bad against Lightning Bolt. Alright, let's go for it. We have to shock here. We need our white. And then we just need to resolve one Hyena Umbra on Core to protect her from, like, everything. And we've got our evasiveness through Grispoon and damage through Ethereal. So we've got a lot here. A lot. Cool. Alright. Oh, wow. Wow, this is so excellent. Okay. We don't even need to play the Hyena Umbra here. That's the last card we're playing. We want the Grispoon out next. Okay. Path Assurance is really nice. Really nice. Double Path is even nicer. Well, they're not going to do anything too ridiculous with Druid this turn, so yeah, we'll just get in for as much damage as possible, and we're even protected against something funky like Beast Within, so I feel comfortable attacking with Glade Cover Scout here. I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah, he's just fogging. It's not like we're facing haste creatures either. If he ever trades the two, he's so far behind. I mean, he has to somehow magically deal with Core. He'd need like Chump Blocker plus Nature's Claim or something. Alright, so you can play a land. He hasn't got 5 lands yet to trigger the Valor Cult. And then he just dies. So he can play 2 lands this turn and trigger potentially 2 damage triggers on either me or Core if the second land he plays is a fetch land. Summoner's Pact. Okay, now he's got reach. Okay, that's fair. We do just kill his reach creature with the path though. Wow, we've got everything. We'll just, yeah, flex a little bit here or something, I don't know. I'm sure that looks funky, but if he, once he sees the second path, it's going to make sense. It's so dirty. So gosh darn dirty. Alright, we got there. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and fix my internet by changing to a hotspot. Okay, back for round 2. Hopefully this is a bit more responsive. Yeah, so there's some modern thing on the weekend I might actually get to play, because here in Australia Monday is a public holiday and there's Players Tour qualifier, so I might do that, record it and post everything afterwards. We'll see if I get the time, because it will mean Sunday night I'll be staying up until 2 to start the league, so maybe I'll set an alarm to get up at 2 and do something. I don't know. It'd be good to finally put some of those player points to work. So, yes. Alright, we're on the draw. I feel like the upside's high enough to keep this, because we've got potentially 3 creatures. Alright. So it looks like we're versing another variant of Titanshift or something here. Alright, third core Spirit Dancer is not what we're looking for. So we'll just crack out a tapped Temple Garden. Now that I've got 2 main deck Path to Exiles, there's a potential that we can draw those as well. Is he naming Giant? I'd be surprised if he didn't name Giant. Is he like scroll wheeling down the menu? Is that why it's taking so long to choose? Or has he got like 2 small creatures to play? Okay, we're just gonna wait for a moment. Yeah, he's named Giant. Okay, cool. Cool. Explore. Yikes. I feel like this is gonna be a turn 3 prime time, guys. Holy mackerel. And a search for tomorrow. Okay, so it's more of a Scapeshift than a Titanshift. Alright, so we'll play our first core and hope. No real line our way. Other than that, there's no end of turn fetch Dryad Arbor into like a Totem Armor or something, and even then, if he tries to start shooting us, he can shoot us, so... yeah. Even off of 1 Totem Armor, if he goes Druid here plus land, he gets at least 1 kill, maybe 2. Depending on if he's got 2 lands in hand or if that's a fetch land. So he's just gone hardcast to search. Okay, I feel like he's going for natural Scapeshift here. Which is okay, we can beat a natural Scapeshift. So we'll start on the Rancor here, and then we're very likely just going to jam Daybreak Coronet and attack him. Alright. So this will get our life total a little bit higher, and it will make him a bit harder to kill us. And like, he could Scapeshift and kill our core Spirit Dancer, but then we've got another 2 core Spirit Dancers to rinse and repeat on. So 27, very high life total. So this will come off suspend, he'll go up to 6 mana, potentially 7. And that would normally be Scapeshift mana at 7. So we have to hope he doesn't have Druid plus Scapeshift. Basic Swamp. Now there's some information. Why is he running Basic Swamp? Has he got the Fatal Push? Okay, he's... Oh yeah, of course he's got Prime Time. He's got the fucking castle. What else would the castle be for? Alright, so... He's not got a whole bunch of different mountains though, so he can't kill my stuff. So he's looking to fog this turn and then do something next turn. Okay, cool. We got this thing called flying. So these tokens don't matter. Double field would be pretty good in blind against us, I suppose. Cool. He's got 12 power there, and then he's got 18 power on the ground. We dodge. It's so good. So good. Alright, let's see if he scoops at Griffspoon. We'll show him the second Griffspoon. We don't want to show him too much information about these other inclusions in our deck. And this is just lethal, so I'm just gonna attack through. Okay. It's important to have the Rancor out as well for the trample, because this little guy has reach, but we played that heaps early on, so we're good. Alright, second match against a Titan Scapeshift Amulet deck thing, and Feels okay. So this one does have prime time, but we also saw Cavern. I can't remember if Cavern's a 1-off or a 2-off. This one feels more like it's going to have Amulet. So I might just bring in some forces as well. Alright, we want to keep Sentinel's Eyes in case we ever get explosives and need to rebuild. Although, this might not even be the explosives matchup, but Vigilance is still good. Can remove a Grisburn, remove a Cartouche. Maybe just another 2 Cartouche. The Chump Blocker is not really relevant. Okay, let's do that. Because Primetime has Trample, and if we're blocking 2 damage from the Dryad, then we're probably okay anyway. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving playing with all these 1-drops. Having like the Grisburn and the Cartouche in the main deck, like an extra 6 1-mana auras. I'm loving it. It might not give you the perfect theory deck or the perfect power level on those individual cards, but what it actually does is it lets you curve out almost always, and when you curve out, you're able to actually beat what's happening, which is a very, very fast modern metagame. And my cat wants out the room, so I'll be back in a sec. This hand's pretty weak. I'm gonna mulligan. This hand is much, much better. We bottom 1 path. Cool. Killer. Well, there's the Field of the Dead. Alright, we'll play our Misty Rainforest. That'll let us shuffle our Ethereal Armor back off the bottom of our library into a random spot. And it will also conserve our life total the best. Once upon a time. After playing his Snow Forest. Well, he's hit Steve, so that's pretty good for him. Alright, so we'll play our core. We'll hope she doesn't die. Although that black banner is screaming Assassin's Trophy right now. Alright, Force of Vigor is a good draw. So first thing I'm going to do is play a Spider Umbra, and if they kill in response, we know that that's what they're going to do. We don't have to waste any more auras. Okay. So we still get our draw trigger. Okay, it's not horrible. So I guess we know what the black mana's for now. I'm surprised to see Abrupt Decay instead of Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, that can resolve, and we'll just get rid of it. We'll use our foil one for a bit of swagger here. We'll go ahead and get our Dryad Arbor and put Rancor down. Hopefully we draw some action. there could be an argument to play the Razor Verge Thicket there so we can hard cast Force of Negation, but I don't think we're going to be casting it this game anyway, so... I think we just want to cycle the Horizon Canopy and get as deep as we can. So an Umbra effect would be lovely, make me feel a lot safer. Okay, I'm not going to complain about that. Ooh, ooh, okay. We could potentially get ourselves into a scenario where we want to put the... I'm just going to attack like this. Like, we could potentially path our own Dryad Arbor to buff the misery out of the Scout. Okay, that's a good one. So let's go here. I'm still playing around Fatal Push. I don't think I want to play around another Abrupt Decay or Assassin's Trophy though, so I'm just going to go for this. Okay, he's got the Abrupt Decay. Well, that sucks. Well, we get 2 for 1 there. Clean 2 for 1. It happens. He's now out of cards, and we've still got interaction. In the form of Path and Force of Vigor. Force of Vigor we can of course use to reset our Rancor. Maybe I was just too hasty and I should have... reset. Well, he's got nothing in hand, so freaking let's go for it. We'll let this damage go through. I think he's just chumping the Dryad, and then next turn he's going for the bigger chump. Oh, sorry, chumping the Scout, and then he's going for the bigger chump on Dryad next turn, at which point we can path to combat track him. Well, that sucks. So here comes Prime Time, and Prime Time's going to get him some Field of the Dead action. But that's okay. If he just gets lots of stuff from Field of the Dead, he's not actually able to win the game here. And we can just Path to Exile stuff. Like, if he blocks, depending on how he blocks, we might be able to path the Prime Time and then trample the rest of the damage through. Ghost Quarter is an issue though, so we need to try and win this turn. Yikes. And he gets a bounce as well. Oh god, so he can bounce the Ghost Quarter and then just kill our Dryad Arbor? That feels so bad. Wow, look at that fucking interaction. What the hell? Oh, he's got us there. Yikes. Okay, he's only got 2 zombies though. Let's force him to use the Ghost Quarter here. Now we can load our Scout back up. And we'll stop on the beginning of our opponent's combat phase. Just paying 4 mana here. Probably. Yep. I think he mistapped. He should have tapped one of the swamps, or both the swamps instead of the rot farm, because now he can't activate either castle. So if he had a second prime time, I guess he can just hardcast the prime time. Yikes. Speaking of second prime time, if he's getting prime time, he could get greedy and go for the Dryad. Yeah, he's gone for Dryad. That's okay. That's good for us. That's really good for us. Alright, beginning of combat. Get rid of that. He only gets 3 damage and 2 zombie tokens. Yikes, it's still a lot. Dismember would be so much better here. I guess... he doesn't get to deal damage. He hasn't got a Valakut. What am I talking about? Michael, you doofus. Alright, perfect. We got an aura. And it's vigilance as well, which is very relevant. So we can kill 3 tokens. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll take 4 damage in return, so we can attack. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Whew. He's had the Abzan Grazer in there to hope I'm gonna freaking misclick or something. That's a bit sneaky. Alright, so we take 2 damage back, and we're hoping he doesn't draw a Scapeshift or a Prime Titan. Prime Titan would also be really bad for us. He's tapped better this turn than what he did last turn. Hey, an aura. Excellent. When you rip hot, you rip hot. Again, we'll kill the zombie tokens first. Oh, he's giving his dried up. Ooh, ooh. I'm very interested. So 4, 6, 8, 10, and then he has an Abzan Grazer left. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Alright, alright. We're in a very good spot here. He drew Overgrown Term, and we literally only died to Summoner's Pact. Oh, sorry, Scapeshift. So we're good. We just win. Okay, good job, guys. Good job, guys. They had to blank a lot. I think that's one of the problems with these combo decks, just bringing in disruption. It just disrupts their own synergy way too much. Okay, well, he's got one more turn, but... it has to be like, what, prime time? And it's not. It's another rot farm. Okay. Oh, so now he can bounce a land, but he can't. Okay, good. We got there. We got there. Alright, cool. Ugh. Yeah, so like, sure, he had the interaction and it was good against us and it slowed us down, but those could be relevant cards instead that further his game plan, and then we just don't win anyway. So I especially don't like a 2-mana Abrupt Decay. Like, I think if you're running a 2-mana spell, it's Assassin's Trophy, because it hits like Tron stuff. It hits big stuff, where Abrupt Decay is CMC 3 or less. But even then, I think they just want the Fatal Push, because it was 1 mana, and mana efficiency is very, very important when it comes to casting removal, particularly in a combo deck when you're trying to curve out and everything. So I don't know. Those are my 2 thoughts. They're probably wrong, if you ask someone that actually knows the deck, but you got me instead. Yeah, well, this is pretty awful. We can definitely get a better 6 or even a better 5. So we've had someone with this summoner's icon before, but it's a different name. Cool, this is way better. Probably... What am I getting rid of here? Alright, let's ship the core. We should have an aggressive enough hand with double ethereal armor that doesn't matter against most things. Just Thoughtseize decks where this is bad. Alright, we're versing a Death Shadow deck. Because if it was a Thoughtseize deck, I would have bottomed one ethereal armor instead. So it's just what you got to do when you're playing in the blind. Hopefully Serum's okay. He's got the Thoughtseize, so that feels bad. Hopefully we can repay his filth with ripping a 1-drop hexproof creature off the top of our library. I'd be okay with that. So he's seen our cartouche tech as well. This is so freaking filthy. It's ridiculous. Ugh. What's the bet he's got, like, the other, another Thoughtseize or Inquisition or something? Okay. He's missed a land drop, so that's actually pretty good for us. Our life total can be relevant against this deck, so I'm going to get a basic planes here. We'll lead off on the cartouche. Getting the chump blocker down is pretty important. And if they like Fatal Push our Dryad Arbor, we have Warrior backup plan. And next turn we can drop double Ethereal Armor to attack for 8, 9 plus the Warrior token. That's close, it's not quite enough. Yeah, I'd feel a lot better with Totem Armor down, but we don't have it. If we draw like a Hyena Umbra, I'm just going to put it on the Warrior token instead, because Vigilance is kind of important against Death Shadow. Okay, we did not draw that. We did draw a Rancor. How do I want to do this? Alright, well he knows about the Ethereal Armor. So, if he's got the Fatal Push, he might get greedy and want to get the Ethereal Armor as well. Alright. Rip. Alright. Nice clean 3-for-1 for our opponent there. 3-for-1 for 1 mana. Yikes. Yikes. Maybe I could have thought that through a little bit better, but hopefully that's all his removal gone. So my guess is he's got Tarmogoyf, and that's why he hadn't played a creature up until this point. And like, we can beat the Tarmogoyf, we just can't beat more removal. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Well, there's the Death Shadow. That's a bummer. Thoughtseize as well. Gristburn for the win. Gristburn for the win. Gristburn for the win. It's not a Gristburn. Come on, deck. Not now. Right when I need you the most. Alright. If we fade a kill spell for 1 turn, we can rip something else. pretty low. He could just be playing Chump Blocker Goyf, I think would be the best situation. Okay, another Death Shadow while holding up Fatal Push or Stubborn Denial. Yikes. This is bleak. Come on, Grispoon. Alright. Are we out of this? We're out of this. No matter what we do. Yeah, we're not getting there. Another card. What was the top card? What was the top card? Come on, show me. Alright, the stupid Moto doesn't want to show me what the top card is. Stupid, ridiculous Moto. Okay. So we've got our paths in, which are really important. We've got our ley lines in that are really important. I don't think Core's that good here. Not against a really heavy removal suite. We might want Dismember, but I don't think so. Grispoon's really excellent. Cartouche is really excellent. So our weak cards are our Spider Umbra. They're not gonna... I don't expect them to bring in Wrath effects. Yeah, I really don't expect it. If they do, then, you know, we get beat by whatever, so... so our next weakest card, probably Sentinel's Eyes. I really like having the Cartouche and the Grispoon against this deck, so... We're gonna run this lot. Path's really important. Dismember can get like a Tarmogoyf, but I'd almost prefer to play a 1 of Rest in Peace over a 1 of Dismember, just because it hits multiple Tarmogoyfs, not just one. Well, this is freaking awful. Get rid of that. Well, this has no creature. So, Mull to 5. Hopefully we keep creature land or a leyline. Come off it, deck. Give me something. Thank you. Alright, so we need a bottom. Bottom. Done. Leyline out. Alright, we can actually win with this hand because Grispoon is good. And Leyline is also good. So yeah, good 4. Hopefully we draw well. And hopefully we don't see those pesky Core Spirit Dancers, because they're literally going to just be so slow for us to do anything with them this game that it's not worth having them. I'd say the best mode for a Core Spirit Dancer in a matchup like this is curving into 3 mana on turn 3 and casting it, and then putting the aura on the Scout. And getting the draw trigger. I'd say that's the best mode, and if you're lucky you get like a removal spell. You're even luckier you don't. But yeah, my thoughts. I don't know, it might not even be worth having any core in this matchup. I might want the Spider Umbra instead. Hey, Path's good. Alright, so we can attack here. Hope that, you know, they don't have Stubborn Denial or something for our Path. That, or we just pick an opportune moment to play. Alright, well this... What, like a Gurmag, but for 2 mana? Or you've got the Abrupt Decay or the Assassin's Trophy, gotcha. So, I can't play around Liliana, so... Just gonna cast this Hyena Umbra, and if they've got, you know, the spell, they've got the spell. Could just be a bluff, getting their life total lower to play a Death Shadow next turn. Oh yep, or a Once Upon a Time, sure. Wow, Street Wraith. Okay, that's pretty good if that's all they're getting. You got it. He's got a second one. Wowza. I wonder if he's got the Stubborn Denial as well. It's going to be pretty OP if he has the Stubborn Denial. Alright, let's see if we can get a Stubbs. If not, I'm even happier if we don't get a Stubbs. Alright, he's drawing. Okay, no Stubborn Denial. So if we attack here, then we put him to 3, and as long as he doesn't team a Battle Rage us, then we're good. But I don't know if I've seen any red. It might just be Bug Shadow. So exactly team a Battle Rage off of like a Blood Crypt kills us, he can't fetch into a red source. Mulder 4 get there, come on, let's do it. Let's go, Bogles. Fucking Grisboon for the win. Yeah, so like if we do get there, we're pretty lucky to get there in this match, but I'll take it, especially after what happened in game 1. Second main Once Upon a Time. I mean, that doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Cool, we got there. Alright. Alright, next game. I mean, I almost like Core Spirit Dancer even less. And then... actually, these Mana Tides could be nice. Protect our Path to Exiles. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't know, I don't even... I feel so uneasy taking out Core and going down to 8 creatures, but I kind of think we have to. I don't know, if you got a different rationale about the whole matchup, let me know in the comments. Yeah, so this is perfect. No matter what they thought sees away, we get to cast a good creature. So they're probably going to thought sees away like the Grisboon to avoid us from being able to like easily cast it, and then we still get to keep creature, ethereal armor creature. So he's got a Steam Vents in hand. You got it, opponent. Take that Grisboon. You know that it's the bane of your existence. Like, that just... This will speak how powerful this card is in the matchup. Like, it's really, really good. If you got a metagame full of this, just don't even worry about Spirit Mantle. Just run Grisboon. 4 of them. Oh, there you go. Grisboon in the yard. We drew land, which is not ideal. I think we still want a hard fetch here. So we got our dude. Hopefully they don't have a second removal spell. We're in sort of an awkward spot here. So that's the Steam Vents that we know about. Yikes, and we draw another land. So I don't want to attack here, because they could just like bolt or something. I think I wanted to play the Razorverge Thicket, not the Windswept Heath, but I want to just get this out of my hand. If I Horizon Canopy off of Forest next turn, that's fine. But yeah. So he's got the Dismember, which isn't going to do a whole lot except for maybe get himself. Thoughtseize hits a blank. He now knows that we've drawn 2 lands. We just take this for now. So he does have actually red for the team of Battle Rage. So, oh come on, deck. Jesus, give me some freaking action. Holy cow. Well, I can't beat Team of Battle Rage, so let's play like he doesn't have it. I mean, like, we've seen 4 cards, and there were 3 lands and a creature. So, and we only have 8 creatures in the deck. We super low rolled this one. I feel so bad because I was so happy after game 1. Game 2, sorry. We might still be able to set up a situation where we get Griffspoon back from the yard and kill him. Especially if he doesn't attack here. Because, like, if he attacks, there's no world where I'm not chump blocking. Come on, action. Yes. Alright, let's cast out action. If he counters this, it's still okay. It's not the end of the world. So he's countered that. We can't attack. We do have a chump block if we need it, although the chump block's kind of irrelevant. Okay, so if he's doing this and he has another creature, we want to chump this. Alright, because like he could just have a Gurmag Angler. I feel better blocking this. Because then we can... Wow, he didn't. Okay. So we get the same amount of damage. 4, 5. We can get him to 1. That's so unfortunate. Alright. Maybe I wanted to Hyena Umbra the other scout and then attack for 3 with the Ethereal Armor scout. And then I could have, no matter what. Yeah, I think that was the line. I still think this is okay. I just need to attack with the buffed scout now. The fortunate... What's he doing? Snapcaster Mage. Okay, I guess. We do kill him next turn off of the Griffspoon activated ability. If we get to next turn. So we just need to be able to chump, not get Team of Battle Rage, and we win. He can't actually counter the Griffspoon with Stubborn Denial because it's an activated ability, not a cast. Alright, cool. So. And we get in for lethal. Exactly 6. Yeah, well, against a Snapcaster Mage line, our other attacks wouldn't have actually got us there, so this was potentially, accidentally, the better line. And that is the power of Griffspoons, my friend. Freaking OP. So good. If that was a Spirit Mantle, we would not be here right now. We'd be playing a cartouche, attacking on the ground, and maybe he has another chump blocker, and we chump block, and with the soldier token, but Griffspoon just gives us the auto win, no more Snapcaster Mage or Ambush Viper chump block. Yeah, really, really excellent. Yep, cool. We got there. Good job. 3-0 against 2 Scapeshift, Titanshift something or other decks and one Traverse Shadow. So yeah, pretty happy so far. Pretty happy. Genuinely surprised we got there in that last game, but of course I'll take it. Alright, we'll keep this. Super bad against Thoughtseize. Alright, I'm just gonna guess this is mono red Prowess and not burn. Alright, that was a good draw. It's bad against Lava Dart though. So we want to rip a white source which doesn't deal us damage this turn, or a Windswept Teeth so we only take 1 damage. Manamorphose, sure. That's not the stupid creature, Killing Fiend, or... Okay, that's fine. What, like Bolt attack for 5? It's a lot of damage, but... Crash Through, yeah. Alright, Crash Through is better than us getting bolted. Alright, we didn't draw it. I feel like we're never blocking with this Scout and winning, so might as well get in there. The other line was just Hyena Umbra on Scout, chump block, but I don't think we're winning with that line either. We want... Alright, that's a Crash Throw, so we can block 1 damage. We really need that white source Daybreak online and win off Daybreak. I think that's just enough damage because then he darts face, attacks, he puts us to 1. Oh wait, he did dart face, so he hasn't darted our creature yet, but they do have trample, so it makes no difference. Alright, that's game. That's game. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we got these Rancors. We got this Path. Mana Tithe, good as well. Dismember, probably not amazing. I don't think we want to be attacking their graveyard, although it does shut off their Lava Dart, which could be important. Core doesn't seem great here. Flying doesn't seem amazing. I'd prefer to have like First Strike and Vigilance over the flying. Wait, I'm misclicking. I'm getting rid of these Spider Umbras. And... Alright, maybe if we remove 1 cartouche, that's okay. So pretty heavy boarding. Against Burn, I would call something like this overboarding. Against Mono Red Prowess, I think it's okay. Yeah, so we'll keep this. Bottom U, done. And most life efficient path is Misty into Temple Garden. Shock. Double Aura next turn. We probably leave up a chump blocker, depending on what he does. Cool. I don't even think we need to leave up a chump blocker here. I think we can just attack. So hopefully he doesn't combo us out, and then we just Daybreak for the win next time. Alright, I'm pretty happy to see these non-haste creatures. I'm really happy to see these non-haste creatures. Pretty healthy life total again. So here, if he does stuff, he might be able to lightning block a Soul Scour Mage that we block in response to us blocking it, and then trample the rest, or not trample, get the rest of the damage through while fogging our lifelink. But that seems pretty corner case, and I think we're still very well placed to win here. Double Mishra's Bubble does not seem good for him. Yikes, that's like such card disadvantage. Is that just me, or is that really greedy? Like, I get the deck normally functions off like a Bedlam Reveler or something. But yeah, and like we'll win from the Bedlam Reveler, but I mean, it doesn't seem amazing to me. Alright, so we can just attack, we can Mana Tide something he does, we can pass something he's got. Yeah, we got our interaction. So if he wants the Lightning Bolt, sure, we'll let the Lightning Bolt resolve. Got no problem with that. If he goes to do something else, like a Manamorphose, that's what we're going to counter. Alright. Sure. That's fine as well. We've got the path, so we can just blow him out here. Oh, really? So... okay. Alright. I thought that I was going to be able to, in response, cast my path, but I wasn't, so... let's just stop on our opponent's upkeep and kill his creature, and that should be enough for him to concede. If not, we've got Mana Tithe to counter something. Cool, cycle away. Don't really care about that, but also the deck operates really badly without creatures. Maybe it's not worth giving him the information, actually. Yeah, it's probably wrong to give him that information, though. I sort of rate Dismember a little bit more on the draw, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, so the deck list I was playing that I really liked, it didn't have the two main deck paths. It just had 4 Cartouche and 4 Griftspoon, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, to make room for more sideboard slots, I sacrificed a couple of main deck auras at a 1-1 split, which I think is fine, by the way. I don't think there's too much to be upset with that. And so even if like it looks like the 3-3 split, I can't make up my mind. They're both good in different scenarios and against different decks, so I think a split's actually okay. Alright, cool. So he's attacking here. You got it. Oh, that's not on time at all. So Rancor attack and then Mana Tithe his hopefully Metamorphose. Because he might, yeah, he saw Mana Tithe last game though. I shouldn't have showed him that. Alright, Lava Dart is gonna hurt a lot. See, if he Lava Darts us again, he can just go for the win, so we might actually need to fetch. Oh man, then he can just fetch a Dried Arbor and Chump Block, but then he just Lava Darts the Dried Arbor and we lose. So we didn't have a way to win this game with this hand, unfortunately. He's just got the turn 3 kill. If we had a path to exile or a dismember, we would have needed to dismember slightly earlier though. But yeah, he's just got the win. If this was in our opening hand, that would have been so different. Maybe I should have mulled the hand. Was that our 7? Yeah. I guess that just wasn't as good a hand as what I thought it was. And we probably should have looked for a better 6. Yeah. Live and learn. Mono red Prowess is like extremely aggressive. Very hard to interact with, so yeah, I mean, go away. I accidentally opened my VPN. Alright, so one more league match left, and then that'll be this one done, and we are 3-1. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe we got a little bit lucky against Death Shadow. It looked like they low-rolled a little bit, and I reckon maybe a little bit unlucky against the Prowess, Mono Red Prowess, but, like, the deck's real. It's putting in real results. It's putting in consistent results for me as well. It's not like it's faltering or something. I don't like that either. Alright, we'll keep this. Bottom. And bottom. And hope we don't get thought seized. Harden scales. Yikes. That's a deck I've not seen in a while. Well, crud. We don't have any Stony Silence for it. I wonder if they're like trying to go under the radar a bit. Because no one's playing Stony Silence or Collector Roof anymore. Or at least I'm not. So, yeah. I mean, there's just so many different things you want sideboard slots for, and I don't verse enough artifact-based decks to want it, to merit it. Titanshift would be another good one against this deck, but it won't stop their Walking Ballista from pinging everything, so that sucks. Yeah, maybe Titanshift does nothing. I don't know. I mean, not Titanshift, Hushbringer. Titanshift does less than Hushbringer, because at least with the Hangerback Walker, Hushbringer will stop the tokens from happening. So far he's played green. Could be a bit of a budget deck. Metallic Mimic. Naming construct, I'm assuming. Roger that. Hey look, a Walking Ballista. I mean, as long as they don't have some sort of combo kill on us, we're actually in a really good spot here when we resolve the Daybreak. We just need them to not be super ridiculously fast. Alright, so black. So, after seeing the black, and maybe I should have knew it from just the forest, but Whirlveru Constrictor, or whatever it's called, the green-black creature that does the same effect as Harden Scales. 2 mana. I'm pretty sure it's the same effect, if not, it's very similar. Our opponent's only got 3 cards in hand, and they don't have anything like Steel Overseer on board to give them repeat effects of counters, or like animation module or something. So, sure. Alright, the Ravager makes things more difficult, but we do have Totem Armor, which is good. I would... Yikes, okay, that was aggressive. Okay. $10. And then what, he gets a 22/22 Walton Ballista? 20... Is that how it works? He'll sack it to itself, get its trigger, and then the counters will go here. Like, that seems ridiculous. Yikes, that got so out of hand so quickly. We'll see how many counters go down. 13. Okay, it's only 13. We are alive. Oh wait, no we're not. Never mind. What are we drawing? Alright. Not good enough. Alright. We'll get one of these, a couple of these enchantment destroy effects. I don't think Leyline is worth it. Don't mind Grispoon. Cartouche of Solidarity is probably weak. Spider Umbra probably weak. Probably weaker than Cartouche, if you ask me. Alright, let's run that. Oh, actually, no. I should have left the Spider Umbra in instead, because I've bought it in Force of Vigor, and I want targets. Sure, we'll keep this. We'll probably bottom the Force. Though, maybe not. Maybe we just bottom the Grispoon. Yikes, this is a tough mulligan decision. I think we keep. Alright, another Arcbound Worker. Is that all he's got? He didn't go like Forest Harden scales or anything. I don't think we blow them up. Alright, let's get rid of this. We can now play our Rancor because we just drew a Scout. We'll play the Rancor first in case we draw Daybreak. Alright, we drew Daybreak. Good. Alright, Core's getting in there, doing everything. And we've got response to what he's doing, which is apparently nothing. Alright, so I guess his deck's a little bit inconsistent. We will want these Spider Umbras, despite me not realizing that before. Yeah, I'm just thinking if we want Manatide, then if we do, what are we taking out for it? But I think the answer is no. Alright, we'll keep it. It's got a dude, it's got land, it's got things in interaction. I feel a little bit happier if one of these lands was an ethereal armor or a daybreak, but animation module, you got it. Alright, drawing lands, at least it's a horizon land. Cycle it away if we need to. I wonder if I'm going to get to do the secret mode of Dried Arbor, which is pitched to Force of Vigor this game. Alright, so that's fine. I feel like we can destroy his stuff during his draw step or his upkeep, and that we don't need to rush into that. Alright, so we drew a card that's pitchable to Force of Vigor. So we'll go the Gristboon, we'll go the Rancor, we'll stop on our opponent's upkeep. Just in case he has green mana for what's it called? It gives protection hexproof. 2 mana thing. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. So he's making a servo. Maybe we should have done that at the end of last turn, but I don't think the servo is the end of the world. Yikes, and that's all he had for the turn. Alright. It doesn't have flying, does it? No. Alright. Let's get in for our damage. Can't believe I'm forgetting the name of the card. Heroic Intervention. Heroic Intervention. So yeah, I think for the purposes of Heroic Intervention, it's kind of okay. There's the Harden Scales. There's a Still Overseer. Well, it's not enough to kill us yet. Hey, that's a card. So we got 8 damage. Let's play the Slippery Boggle. If we're blocking the servo token, it negates the damage anyway, so I don't think he can win it here. He'd need both Walking Ballista and thing that makes the tokens bounce when they die. We saw it last game. Anyway, I don't think he's got it. So that comes in 3. You can take it up to 6, and that's just not enough. And then we fly over and kill him. Gotcha. Yep, cool, good game. Alright, another couple of qualifier points, some chests, some play points, excellent, very happy. Yeah, happy with the deck list, very happy with the deck list. Sideboard, you can tune it to what you want, but the actual main deck I think is really, really solid. And if you haven't playtested it, I recommend playtesting it. It's probably a little bit weaker to Eldrazi-tron, which has Chalice of the Void in the main deck, and even from sideboard you don't have anything really good to deal with that Chalice. Apart from Force of Vigor, maybe it should be 3 because Chalice is a beating. Other than that, Blast Zone gets you pretty good, and Engineered Explosives gets you pretty good. But those 3 cards, the only 3 cards you need to worry about. Dodging with this deck, and honestly, you can still win games against those decks. Like, I get you're not going to all the time, but you can still win them. It's not just a buy. Even with this build, like, it's not just a buy. But yeah, I mean, I'm still pretty happy with my sideboard and my sideboard choices and things like that. And I mean, no one else is really playing this deck at the moment, so I can't comment on what they're doing. Not online or on top 8 or anything, from what I've seen. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Hopefully I'll find some time to do this. Where is it hiding? This Modern Players Tour qualifier with my play points that I've got. So if I just go ahead and click on my Bogles thing, click submit, yep, I've got enough to enter, which is really sweet. I don't think it shows up if you don't have enough to enter. Yeah, this would be a good one to record, and a good one for me to play, because I haven't gotten to play anything like that ever before, and I'd be really excited to do it. So that just about wraps it up for the deck. I do actually have 3 different decks and deck builds and deck ideas. I'm probably going to make a video on those 3 decks, why I think they're synergistically good with themselves, and what metagames I think they're good in and against. And yeah, I might also tag in some sideboard cards, glossing through our removal and our hate cards and things like that, and options for the deck, just as like a bit of a really, really intense primer. So I might do that over the weekend or something, and let you guys see all of that, and hopefully you enjoy it and it's enlightening and it improves your deck building and your sideboarding and all of that. So thanks guys. As normal, if you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate a like or comments and things like that. If not, thumbs down works as well. But yeah, thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.